Skip the news! Skip the news! Nobody cares about the news! We're here for a fun day! We're here for a Funday Fest! Oh my gosh, can the news go any faster? Or rather, can it go any slower? Or it takes like a million years to get through this thing. But, hey everyone. I'm here. Do I really have to sit through this again? But, anyways, hi everybody. What's happening? Subspace here. Got a stream going. We are doing Funday Fest. Pumpkin Pie versus Cheesecake. How's everyone doing? This event is hosted by the wonderful Vicvillon and Jamie themselves. If they're around, hopefully they can say hello or whatnot to get them, so we can give them the proper thanks for hosting this event and gladly inviting me to become a part of this. They must have seen the potential I had in the Sword vs. Shield Splatfest a couple weeks ago, and when I, let's bring Subspace into this thing. He knows what he's doing. He's gonna bring this Splatfest to life and whatnot. Because, I mean, I've done that before. So let me kind of explain how things are going to work around here. I'm going to take a look at some friend requests. If you guys want to join in the Splatfest, please fill out the participation form, which is linked in the description below. Let me double check and make sure it's the correct one before I get too far ahead. So, if you want to participate in this Funday Fest, please sign up with the participation form in the description below. And then once you have done with that, okay, it is the right link. Put either a P or a C in your Switch username, so I know which team you are on. And then I will call 4 people from each team to join the lobby. I reset after every round. I'm anticipating a lot of people to come inside the stream, so we can actually get some battles underway in an as fast and fair way as possible while getting as many people a chance inside here as we can. If you guys come in when I don't call your name, I'll put you in spectate. If you do this repeatedly, or if you throw the metric disconnect, which I trust you guys will not be able to do that, I will have to remove you for the remainder of the stream, and I don't want to do that. But what's up, guys? Let me welcome everybody in the chat before we get too far in our first match. We got Emriola, who will be RB very shortly. Sean Ramos, The Blue Duck Rules, Edgewood, Let's Gain Today, who just finished his segment of the stream, More Goggles, Gregman64, Edgewood, Eterna Whispers, Andrew Snooper, Ragin, Bryce Kirk, and 8-Bit. Hello, guys. Hello, hello. How's it going, everyone? We're going to actually begin some battles. I will set the passcode for 5555. And then let me check for friend requests real quick before I actually start up the room. Just to be clear, I need to see a C or a P in your username somewhere to let me know which team you are on. And I'm assuming that is a C for Cheesecake in here. Since this is the first room of the entire stream, pretty much the first 3 or 4 from either side can make it in. Now let me set this to the proper colors before I forget. Innerwear versus outerwear. So let's just begin. This Thanksgiving themed Splatfest is perfectly well timed a week before Thanksgiving, at least here in the Americas. So we have 1 and 1. I personally am not playing for either side, but if I have to fill for either side, I will do that. If I have to fill in for either team because we're short a player, I will do that. But I'm going to be spectating most to all of the matches today. And I'm going to instead be watching you lovely people doing this event. Because, hey, I'm just a spectator. I told Vic I was going to be a spectator, not a player. So I'm abiding by that rule. In case you guys don't know, the Funday Fest theme is Cheesecake versus Pumpkin Pie. So, and I did remove a good chunk of my friends list, so please, 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 let me know with a C or a P in your Switch username which team you are voting for. Were you called up to bat? It's the first lobby, so it's pretty much the first lobby is a race to who gets in. That's how I have for the first one, because there's almost nobody here right now. So it's like, you guys can come in if you... It's the first lobby. I always have that rule, and if we have like 15, 20 people at least. But it's the first match of the stream, and it always takes the longest to get that one going. What's Funday Fest? Funday Fest is a custom Splatfest that Vicvillon is hosting. Her channel is in the description below if you want to check her out. She does an awesome job doing these things. And I don't make the rules to this thing. She does. I'm just following what she told me to do. So if you want to join and participate in it, be sure to fill out the form linked in the description below. That's next to participation form. And then after that, put your Switch username with either a P or a C with it. And then you can send me a friend request by using the command !Switch in the chat so you get my friend code very easily. The games can we play? I typically switch every single round, but we don't have too many people, so I don't think we need to worry about that just yet. Let's see who we got here. We got 1, 2. JT Boss, what team are you on? Because it's going to be a little confusing since you don't have a C or a P in your username. So let me see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 pumpkins, and we have 1, 2 cheesecake so far. So we're going to need one more cheesecake, and then I need to think out. Hashtag so I need to fix that. I don't know why it's saying... I don't know why it still says sword and shield. Because I thought I clearly fixed it. But I guess not. YouTube was being a butt and did this dumb thing to not update it for me. So let me fix that real quick. Hopefully it does not mess up the stream. Let's see, it should be fixed up by now. Let me refresh the page to double check and be sure. I fixed those tags. It should be correct now. Yes, it is there. Just refresh the page if it says sword and shield. Just refresh it and it'll say pumpkin pie and cheesecake. Deuce Capone, James Willington, hello, and G Gamez, how's it going? Welcome. Jeffrey Naval, welcome. Hello, everyone. We're looking for 2 more cheesecake players. JT Boss, whoever you are in the chat, please let me know if your username... Please let... JT Boss, whoever you are in the chat, please let me know which side you are on, or I will have to put you in spectate for this match. And I will take friend requests as I receive them in between matches. So please let me know by having a P or a C in your username. Like Mercury here has a C, as he just sent me a friend request. I did clear a good chunk of my friends list. So there should be plenty of room for everybody. Hey Jamie, there's one of the lovely people that made the brains and the ears of the Splatfest itself. Hello, Jamie. We are just about to start our first game. We're just waiting for 2 more cheesecakes. And then we'll start with our first match. It's always the first match that takes the longest to start. Always. The passcode is 5555. I will reset the room every single lobby. And JT Boss, I'm going to have to either ask you to step out of the lobby or let me know what your username is. JT Boss Pumpkin Pie. Let's see who we got. We got 1, 2, 3. I'm counting 4 pumpkin pie. I'm counting 4 pumpkin pies. And I see 4 pumpkin pies in this room, and I see... Okay, I think looks like we got our first match going. I always set the room every single game, so don't worry if you don't make it in. Let me make sure you guys are on the right team. Pumpkin, cheese, pumpkin, pumpkin, cheese, pumpkin. You're spectating cheese, cheese. First match of the stream. Let's go, everyone. Sorry, JT Boss. I put you in spectate because you don't have a C or a P in your Switch username, and that will make it easier. I always set the room every single game. If you guys want to join in this Funday Fest, the link to it is to the participation form is in the description below. If one of my mods is watching and they'd be so kind to put it in the chat for me, that would be very appreciated for people going inside there. Before you break the rules, do you need Splatfest tee? I don't think so. Jamie, is that a rule? Do they have to wear Splatfest tees? Because I didn't see it being forced in any of the other streams, and I just wasn't sure. So, Jamie, can you help me answer that question? It's a Splatfest tee a requirement. No, it's not. Okay, you do not need to wear your Splatfest tees in this one. Thank you for clarifying. That's something... I knew I was going to be asked that question. No, you don't have to wear your Splatfest tee. No, you do not. For this Splatfest, you do not need to wear your Splatfest tee. I will take all these friend requests very quick, Amundo. Hang on tight, everyone. And I actually want to watch the match. Shall we? I'll reset the room every single game, so hang on tight. Oh, just in time for the main game to begin. Let's go. First match of here. Just so nitpicky. I get what you mean by that. Personally, for my fest, I have the Splatfest tee a thing, because it's like, adds to the feel, but if you say you don't require it, I won't force them to. It's your Splatfest, your rules. I'm just the guy that follows them. I don't make the rules here. I just follow them. Already off the bat, we see some pumpkin pies pushing inside the center. Kind of ironic to see a bunch of pies fighting each other. Now, this definitely calls for a true Thanksgiving-themed Splatfest. I kind of wonder where the gray color comes in for Cheesecake. But that's just me. This Splatfest makes me a little hungry. And Thanksgiving is next week, for me at least, so I'm gonna be like, ooh, yummy. Like, thinking about all the food 5-6 days early before I get to eat it all and whatnot. Cinnamon, welcome. How's it going? If you guys do want to join in the Splatfest, please be sure to fill out the participation form link in the description below. If you guys can't find it, one of my mods will put it in the chat for you, but it should not be that difficult. And then after that, put it either an P or a C in your Switch username, like these lovely people do. And then I'll take friend requests in between every single match. And then you can find my friend code by typing !Switch in the chat. The bot will put it up. Or you can check the description to find that information. Or it'll show up on the bottom left as it scrolls between that code, my Twitter, and my Discord. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. It's our first match of this custom Funday Fest. I'm just used to saying custom Splatfest instead of Funday Fest. I need to break that habit for this particular thing. I'm having a fun time, and I really am appreciated that Vicvillon gave me the opportunity to host this event and spread the love with everyone here. And I will do my best to not disappoint her or Jamie here. People can to make it feel, but exactly. I mean, I don't think I'm not gonna enforce it here. It's just one of those things. It's like it adds to the Splatfest feel, but you may be limited in your abilities and your requirements. What are the rejoin rules? What I usually do is I usually have, if you were in the last lobby, please wait one game before coming back into the next one. Unless we can't find people in the other team, which is like about a 10-15 second wait, then the people from the last game can come back. But I want to give that first 10-15 seconds to people that have not gotten in the previous game, which, considering we have about 20 people here, we don't need to worry about not finding repeats. I know nothing about the popularity or the win rate and all that, but I will do my best to keep my mouth shut throughout the entire stream about that, because who wants to be a spoil sport and ruin the surprise for everybody? I sure am not going to be the one to do that. Like Riolu said, that means you get to play every other game, and I'll reset the room after every match. And I just pretty much had to, whoever gets in first for this first game, because we had like 10 people, I think, at the time. And not everybody's playing. It's just pretty much me and Riolu monitoring the chat here. There we go. I need some light because it's getting dark. And it looks like the first win of today's stream goes to Team Pumpkin Pie. Wow, good game. Good game to both sides. I mean, it's still early on. Anything could still happen. Literally anything can still happen. Now let me take friend requests and then I'll reset the room. Just remember, if you were in this room, please wait 10-15 seconds before joining in the lobby, just to give others a chance to get in that have not done so. Do this, like, the lobby after you join in. Or you guys could do that, it don't matter to me. But actually, I will just do that, because I don't think people always follow the rules and whatnot, but, you know, reasons. 5555, I will keep that as the passcode throughout the whole thing. And I took all friend requests I received at the time. So please remind, if I don't see a P or a C in your Switch username, I will be asking which team you are supporting. If you don't tell me, I will put you in spectate. Do this twice. I'll remove you from my friends list. Do this thrice. You'll be blocked for the remainder of the stream. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So please make this easier for me and just follow the simple rules in here. I was about to say what team's streaming, but I see the C in there. And yeah, the 10:50 mark has passed, so you guys could definitely join in and come in here. Cake H, Addie Barton, hello, welcome. Wow, we got a lot of people today. I had a feeling today's stream was going to be pretty popular. How's it going, everybody? I did clear up my friends list, so you may not be in my friends list right now. If I'm not, don't take any offense to that. Just send me another friend request and I can add you again. Let me see how many we got in here. We got G Gammas. What team are you on? Because I don't see a C or a P in your Switch name. But we have 1 pumpkin, 2 pumpkin, 3 pumpkin. Okay, 4 pumpkin, and then we have 1, 2, 3. I'm just counting how many we have in here. And let me do the math here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 on pumpkin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on cheesecake. We do this already. Pumpkin. I'm just figuring out before I wind up messing up and having to reset lobbies over. Cheesecake, cheesecake, cheesecake. G Gamma's never really told me what team he was on, so I'm going to put him at spectate for now. Speed, how's it going? Welcome, my friend. I missed the end of your stream, but how did your Mario Maker levels go today? It's good to see you, my friend. We are doing the Funday Fest. Oh, Cora's streaming. Hoping she's having a good time. She knows the Funday Fest is going on. He's on Cheesecake. Okay, thanks for telling me. And if you were on Spectate, you're definitely welcome to come back right away. Hoping everyone's doing good. Just a reminder, if you want to join this Funday event, the link to the forum is in the description below. Let me get that in the chat for you guys real quick, Amundo. The link to Vic's Discord server is also in the description below if you want to chat with your other teammates in there. And then add a P or a C to your Switch username to let us know if you voted for Team Pumpkin or Team Cheesecake. And then after that, send me a friend request using !Switch for the about to show my friend code, or you could check the stream's bottom left or the description for my friend code. I'll take friend requests in between every single match. And I'll reset the lobby every 2 games. Not every 2 games, every single game, because we got a lot of people here today. I usually do every 2 games, but we got a lot of people, so I'm going to do every game. And I want to give as many people a chance as possible. 90. You're so close, Speed. You are so close. You are so close to breaking that milestone, my friend. You will get there before you know it. I was about to say it'd be a perfect Christmas gift, but we got about a month till Christmas. So it's an early Christmas gift, I guess. It's a nice map. Yeah, it just came through the random. It's one of my favorite shifty stations. I think it's either my 2nd favorite or my #1 favorite. The other one being the bunker games. It's a really, really close call between both of those as my favorite shifty station ever. And it looks like Team Pumpkin's doing pretty dang good. But both sides have a pretty even... Oh, never mind. Team Cheesecake is in the gray right now with the danger. Because their color is actually gray. I know, I'm terrible with my puns. I'm so punny. It's early. Yeah, we're pretty early in this event. It's only the 2nd game of the stream. And I'm tallying notes on who's been winning what match and whatnot. And it's looking like Team Cheesecake might be pulling themselves out of danger. I seen Cheesecake earlier today come out of quite those pickles they got into. So I really have no idea who's going to win this. It's a really close event from what I've seen already. Your secret favorite map yourself? Yeah, I remember your top 10 Splatfest, not Splatfest, your top 10 Splatoon 2 maps, but might as well be a top 10 Shifty Stations, because 9 out of 10 were Shifty Station maps. But I definitely remember that from your top 10 Splatoon 2 maps video from back in September. It's like a couple months ago. I still remember that. Both sides have a pretty dead equal right now, but I think Pumpkin's just barely in the lead. Can Jamie do something to pull her team back in the lead? And always get the team support with the booyahs. That is always a good, that's always a good sport. Providing those booyahs. 30 seconds left to decide who wins this match. Anything can still happen. And it might be rough because both teams have lost a player already. Cheesecake might just be pulling this at the very end. With 2 down on Team Pumpkin. It's all really exciting to see what's gonna happen. It's a really close game. I have no idea who's gonna win this. It's all up to the good old game itself to tell us who won, because I can't tell who won by looking at that alone. Let's see what Judd has to say. It's up to him at this point. And it's Team Pumpkin Pie taking another win in this stream. Woo! I'll admit that was a pretty close match. That was super close. A very well-deserved win on both sides. Corn Undertale, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, my good friend? I see Royalty C. And I need to check your username as I get to you. So you have the Blue Octo. Are you Team Pumpkin or Team Cheesecake? Just so I know if you do join the matches. Time for me to back out and recreate the room. I took all friend requests I received as at this point. I'll check friend requests every single match. I'll keep the password simple. All 5s today. I'll just keep it very simple. So remember, if you're in the last lobby, please wait a good 10-15 seconds before joining in to let people that have not gotten in yet a chance to do so. Now I'll get the colors right on track again. Here we go. Blue says Cheesecake. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Can you join? Cake, you're more than welcome to join. Just let me know. Just send me a friend request using !switch or checking the thing on the bottom left of the stream itself to know my friend code. And then be sure to have a C or a P in your Switch username to let me know if you're in Team Pumpkin Pie or Team Cheesecake. Or as Epic calls it, PP. And wow, we got a lot of people today. I'll be spectating most to all these matches today. I can fill in for either team if we need to. So let me check what we got now. We have... Oh, Gamma says Cheesecake. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cheesecakes and 1, 2, 3... Let me double check. Let me check what we got here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cheesecakes, and we have 1, 2, 3 pumpkins. I can either fill in for pumpkin pie, or I'll have to ask one of the cheesecakes to step out and let a pumpkin pie fill in because we're short. Because there's only 3 pumpkin pie players. I'll let you guys decide what we should do. Okay, whoever backed out, thank you. Let's have the last spot go to a pumpkin pie player. So we can have our teams even. I think I know who got popularity based upon what we got going on so far, but it's just me. I don't want to say what I think. I just keeping my thought to myself of what I think. World team, welcome. How are you doing? It's pretty good to see you in the stream today. Is anyone else on Team Pumpkin Pie trying to get in the lobby? It is 5555. Okay, thank you. We got... Wait, hold up. A pumpkin left. We have 1, 2, 3... Let me double check. Let me check this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... We still are short 1 pumpkin pie player. Can I have somebody in Team Cheesecake step out of the lobby and let a pumpkin pie player take place? Or I can fill in and cover for pumpkin pie for 1 game. Okay, thank you, whoever did that. Okay, it's just for one game. I'll rotate the lobby every single game. And what I mean is just step out of the lobby and then you could come back in the next one. I just want to make the matches fair. I don't know who stepped out. Now we got 1, 2, 3 pumpkin pie and 1, 2, 3, 4 cheesecake. I guess we could do a 3v3. Oh, wait, we got a 4v. Hold the phone. What's going on in here? Please don't tell me we're stuck in here. I'll put myself in spectate. You're a cheesecake, and you spectated last game. Cheesecake, cheesecake, pumpkin, pumpkin. Cheesecake, pumpkin, pumpkin. Easy. Okay, we got our 4 pumpkins. I'm just gonna need to pick 2 people at random on... 1 person at random on cheesecake to spectate. I'm sorry if I pick you, and I'm not picking G Games again because he spectated the last round. Sorry, I just picked at random. Don't take any offense to it. I just picked at random who'd be spectating. The code is 5555. And I definitely think this is the fastest way to get as many matches as possible. We're already 30 minutes in. Not just under 30 minutes in. We're on our 3rd game. We're actually going pretty fast. Despite the fact it took 10-15 minutes to get our first match going. To a good match. Indeed, Riolu. Indeed. Whoever wins in the end, as long as everyone has, you guys have fun. Everybody is a winner for the Funday Fest. I need to get used to saying that in the stream today. Don't care if you play, so yeah. Okay, that's fine. But best of luck to everybody. Good. I don't know exactly how to answer that question. I'm not the guy that came up with this. I'm just following the rules, but thanks for coming in. I mean, I'm just following the rules. I'm not the guy who makes the rules. For this event, I just follow them. It's looking like both teams. This first custom Splatfest you played. Well, I hope you have a pretty fun experience, the Blue Duck. Custom Splatfests are really fun and enjoyable. They can be really fun and exciting. It's just the streamers are doing this as a way to keep Splatoon alive and whatnot. Even though Splatfest may be over, for now at least, in the game itself, at least until the end of Splatoon 3, we always got these custom festivals to keep the thing alive and going. Glad you played? Yeah, I'm glad you decided to stop by the stream and show your support to all these streamers making this event possible for everybody here. That's just what makes me so glad. And to become a part of something like this makes me all the more happier. Because I know, to me, it's like, I'm trying my best as a content creator to grow. And then to get these collaborations with all these other people makes it really fun and enjoyable for me to grow and meet other people and get more people to come in and see what I can do. So it's a win-win on everybody's side. You guys get to have more fun. You guys get to be the new streamer. I get my channel to grow and I get more people in. So everybody's a winner. Uh-oh, I noticed the DC. What time did the disconnect happen in the game, guys? Because I was actually not paying attention, and I just noticed there was a disconnect. When in the game did the disconnect happen? Because how I personally handled the disconnect is, if it happens in the first 30 seconds, the match can get a do-over and not count. But otherwise, the game will still go. So if somebody knows when that disconnect actually happened, let me actually double check in my stream. About halfway through, let me actually check the replay of my stream, because that's the thing I love about my streams, I can go backward. I'm at 150. The disconnect was at 136. Yeah, the match is gonna continue. Yeah, the match will continue because I just checked to make sure I knew when the disconnect actually was. Oh snap! We're getting raided. A Hoenn raid. Oh yeah, I raided Hoenn like a week ago. How are you doing, guys? We got Hype Tiger, we got Luke, GOWTY. Oh, sorry, you were here before. Juanki, Nettie, LIJ, Super C, and Hoenn himself. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the live stream. I take it you guys were doing part of the Splatfest yourself. Or sorry, Funday Fest. Hoping everyone's doing pretty good. I want to thank you for stopping by to the stream and giving this wonderful raid to us. And it looks like this victory is for Pumpkin. I checked the disconnect was about halfway through the game. I only don't count the match if it's within the first 30 seconds. These are all funny if you keep your losing streak. Yeah, as long as you guys have fun, that's all that matters. Let me go recreate the room. If you guys... I just have to pause every time I hear that sound, because that's saying, hey, you got a new subscription. But if you guys do want to participate in this Funday Fest, the link is in the description below, next to participation form. Once you fill that out, please be sure to have in your Switch username, much like Riolo here, have a P or a C in your Switch username to let me know if you're Team Pumpkin Pie or Team Cheesecake. And then you can send me a friend request using !Switch in the chat to let me know yours. To add me. I will take friend requests in between all matches, like I will do right now. Because I got 2. I will do that. There we go. Cheapo, I assume that is Kerbo, so I'm assuming that's a Cheesecake player. And then I know that's another Cheesecake player. Here we go. So I'm definitely taking some friend requests in. Going to recreate the room. And how I have my rejoin rules is, if you're in the last game, please wait 10-15 seconds after I create the room to let people that have not gotten in the last round a chance to participate. Once that 10-15 second barrier is up, you can come back in the room. I just want to give people that have a chance to participate in the matches, because I want to get as many people as possible. I'm not used to having 20 people on a stream, and I just think this is the fairest way to get as many people involved as possible. Not touch was the core. Awesome! I hope that turned out pretty well. So the passcode is 5555. Can you make a room to practice for if you become host? It is fine if not. I mean, for this particular event, I don't know what to say, because Jamie and Vic are the ones in charge of that, not me. I'm just pretty much following by their rules here. What's my nationality? I would just say United States. I guess I'll just say with that. That's just where I currently reside. And let me check what we got right now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pumpkin pie. Let others make rooms. I mean, if you insist. I don't have a members thing just... I just don't have a member system just yet. I don't have a member system just yet, but I don't have too many donors, so I'm like, my donors and mods can make rooms if they want to. Pause, Pumpkin Pie. Yeah, that person's Pumpkin Pie. I'm just trying to figure out how many cheesecakes we got. We got 1, 2. I know we got 1. What team are you on, Blue Octo? Oh, sorry, Blue Duck. Okay, your cheesecake. So we have 1. I think we have only 1 Pumpkin Pie in here, so holy crap. Yeah, we're gonna need some Pumpkin Pies in here. Because I only see 1 Pumpkin Pie in this entire room. Okay, make that 2. Let me double check. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just go have dinner. See ya. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Jonky. I will definitely catch you again very soon, or something like that. What's the last time you're saying? I mean, that's fine. Royalty volunteer to be Team Pumpkin. What's your in-game username so I know who to put on the right team? I appreciate you guys volunteering to go on the other team. But if you guys do wind up going on the other team, please don't throw the game or anything like that. Please give your full effort, even if you are fighting for your side. Lord Kerbo volunteered to go for a pie. Alright, I appreciate you guys trying to going over to volunteer for the other team. So let's figure out who's on what team first. You're a pumpkin, you're a pumpkin. You're cheese, you're cheese, you're cheese, you're cheese, cheese. Cake H, are you a pumpkin pie or a cheesecake? I just want to remind myself which team you are on. So I don't put you on the wrong team on accident. Kerbo volunteered to be pumpkin for this game and okay, thank you. You're Team Cheesecake. In UK, it's about to 12:30. Yeah, that does sound about right, because one of my friends' speed is in UK, and it's a little after midnight for him. Andrew, volunteer for Pumpkin. What is your username, Andrew, so I know who to put on there, and I'll pick a random cheesecake to spectate. Can I have a good enjoy the rest of Funday Fest? Oh, thanks for stopping by, Speed. I will definitely catch you next time. We got to talk about our next custom Splatfest real soon. Royalty, I don't see you in here, Royalty. Oh, ooh, okay, there we go. Up, you volunteer for Team Pumpkin. There we go. I'm gonna pick somebody to spectate. Someone that is not done so yet. I don't think Jim has spectated yet. But here we go. Time for the match to begin. And I will take those friend requests I received just now, because the match is about to start. Got a lot of friend requests here. Got quite a few pumpkins. That definitely makes some balancing here. Fragrant Boy, hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, my friend? We are doing the Pumpkin Pie versus Cheesecake Funday Fest. If you do want to join in the battles today, please send me a friend request after you vote in the participation form in the description below. And then once you fill that out, put in your Switch username a P or a C. Don't really matter where, just somewhere in your name to let me know if you're on Pumpkin Pie or Cheesecake. And then just send me a friend request, and I will definitely take in friend requests that have either the C or the P in it. If you don't have it, I will ask for your team clarification. If you don't answer, I will not accept your friend request. And I did clear out a good chunk of my friends list earlier today, so there's plenty, and I mean plenty, of room. Here comes the pumpkin patch. Behold, it's the Great Pumpkin! Okay, I'm not lying, so I might as well shut up now. And besides, it's far after Halloween. Besides, that guy always shows up on Halloween night. We're like a week away from Thanksgiving, if that. If you're in the Americas, if you're in Canada, it happened over a month and a half ago. Uh-oh, we got a disconnect. How far in a match was this disconnect? Let me double check. That timer was at 39? Hopefully you guys can hold up okay. I think you'll be fine, but we'll see what happens. Andrea, are you sure your internet's okay? Because I think this is the second time you disconnected. And I know you're not doing it on purpose. I'm just like, is your internet okay? Because I don't think you'd be throwing a game on purpose. I don't think you would do that. But I'll be amazed if Pumpkin can somehow pull this off despite having a disconnect. I've seen it happen before where a team with the disconnect still manages to pull the victory. It's possible, I just haven't seen it all that often. Go, Cheesecake! Uh-oh, that might be some trouble here. For good old Cheesecake. Not good old Cheesecake, good old Pumpkin Pie. But that was your first? Oh, I thought that was your second disconnect, but if you say it's your first, I believe you. I mean, it's only the fourth game, I think, in here. Your gym for context? Okie doke. I will keep that in mind. And if you're in spectate for the round, you can definitely come right... You can skip the 10-15 second buffer when I reset the lobby, because it would not be fair if you're in spectate only to wait that time again for the room to possibly fill up all the way on you. Looks like Cheesecake might actually take this win. Okay, this is scary. Pumpkin got 2 disconnects. But that second disconnect was very far in a match, so I think this game would still contribute. This will be close. I think the results itself are going to be pretty close in the end from what I've seen. I think it's going to be a close game. Oh, you're talking about the match in particular. It was a good round, despite the fact they had 2 disconnects. I'm amazed they held it off for what they had. Yeah, discount. Okie doke. Alrighty. I'll definitely keep that as a simple tally. Will not contribute that to the final score. Thanks for letting me know. Let me check for friend requests real quick. Okay, there we go. Can you join? You're welcome to, Royalty. You guys are welcome to join my matches. Just if you were playing in the very last game, unless you were spectating, please wait a good 10-15 seconds after I create the room to let people that have not gotten in the match a chance to participate. Because I think it's the fairest and fastest way to get the lobbies full, while at the same time getting people that have not played in a chance to participate. Because after all, sharing is caring. Both teams need a 3v3 or more. Yeah, I mean, that is fair. At least a 3v3. 3v3 or 4v4. I definitely respect that rule. So do you need to do the 10 seconds? Since you DC'd early on, I wouldn't put that against you, Andre. Since you disconnected early on in that game, I would not say you had to wait that 10-15 seconds. If you played at least 30 seconds of the game, do the 10-15 second wait thing. But you disconnected, I think, 20 seconds in, so you don't have to worry about that. And it looks like we're filling up fast. Let me count how many people we got on each team. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 pumpkins and 5 cheesecake. 1 pumpkin. Whoops, wrong team. Pumpkin. Here we go. I know you spectated the last game. It's gotta be between you two. I'll just make Cake spectate this round. Starfish main stage. Ooh boy. I haven't seen this map in a while. Well, that's a lie. I did it when I played Clan Blitz earlier today, but still. That's a ranked setting. This is a turf setting. 2 completely different battlefields. But yes, if you guys have come into the chat and all that, was just in the act to watch the boring news. I mean, it happens to the best. It happens to everybody. We have to sit through the not-so-breaking news. I did that when I started this stream. But hey, I'm having a fun, awesome time doing this thing. I always love doing these custom Splatfests and everything like that. So on battery, I mean, if you gotta take care of stuff, do what you gotta do, Skipper. I won't be offended if you can't do much. Regen, welcome back. Welcome back. You're just in time to see another match between Pumpkin Pie and Cheesecake. This is game 4. Potentially make a professional commentator. I am flattered that you would like me to become a commentator. I am flattered. I think I'm still gonna be doing stuff I still see myself doing stuff in January and whatnot. Not that whole mess, which we're not gonna talk about here because that's its own debate and whatnot. That's not gonna stop me from doing stuff on here. That's not gonna stop me. That's all I'm gonna say about it. We're here to have fun. We're here to have fun and live in the amazing times of this Funday Fest. Not talk sad, boring politics. That's not why we're here. That's for another day and time. Not in a stream, but in somewhere else, but not here. Let's just have some fun doing some matches in Turkey, okay? Let's see how this match is going. I believe it's my first time seeing Hoenn play since Splatoon 2. I know of his channel, I just haven't really seen him play and whatnot out of all that time. Got 2 spells. Uh-oh. Did you finish eating all your Halloween candy, Kerbo? Because it sounds like something from Halloween candy. By now, I would have gotten rid of all my Halloween candy. Well, I practically ate my Halloween candy within a few days after Halloween and whatnot. Even though I'm old for trick-or-treating, I ate all the leftover candy from the kids and whatnot, because we only had like 5, maybe 6 groups of kids that night. I pretty much ate them, the leftover candy, the days after that. The 2-3 days after that. The politics, no cash versus order. I mean, that is okay. That's a part of a video game. You know what I mean when I say politics, but that's it. That's just all I'm saying about it. Just watch while turning the volume down. I don't think that's happened to me. But I definitely get what you mean. In handheld mode, you wind up hitting the sleep mode button or something like that on accident. I think that happened to me at first. I honestly don't remember too much, but because that was like, what, 2 years ago or something like that? it's looking like Team Pumpkin Pie's doing really good. And I like both Pumpkin Pie and Cheesecake. It's just I can't pick a side. Plus, as much as I love Splatfest and whatnot, I'd rather watch people do them. Oh, rather than playing them myself. I've done my fair share of playing and uploading stuff regarding Splatfest over the 2 years of Splatoon 2 Splatfests. But hey, I'll still continue making and hosting these Splatfests with all these streamers to make these things keep on going and whatnot. This Splatfest, I'm like, I agree with you. I agree with you, Jamie. It's just like, yeah, we don't need stuff like that. And it's just like, there's just always a time and place for things, and that is just not it. It just always gets me like that when I'm like terrified to see if people would like, I doubt this will happen, but if like people did like a Christmas versus Hanukkah Splatfest, that would be so religious, and I don't think I would be up for anything like that. While it's a good debate, I don't think that's a good Splatfest topic for me personally. That's just me personally. And do you think that I think the disconnect was well past 30 seconds, so I'm still gonna contribute this match. Unless it turned into a 2v4, which I don't see happening. Oh, please no, Jamie, please no. It's a pretty funny topic, but we're not getting into politics here. That's just my 2 cents on this whole thing. The fun part's coming up with the topics and whatnot. That's just the fun part. That was a good game, guys. That was a pretty good. I was pretty interested watching it. I'm gonna check for friend requests real quick, and then I'm gonna recreate the room. Okay, I don't have any. It doesn't hurt to check. It never hurts to check. Five, 5, 5, 5. So if you guys ran that last round, please wait a good 10-15 seconds before joining in. And then we'll let the people that have not gotten in the last game a chance to participate. Unless it's Cake, who wound up spectating the last game. He's excused from it. I just want to make things fun and fair for everybody. But I'm glad everyone's having a fun time in the stream today. Yeah, that was a total missed opportunity when Let's Go came out. That was a total missed opportunity on Nintendo's part. I think part of why they didn't do it was because they just did the Halloween one at the time, and that's just part of what I think. That was a huge missed opportunity. Bronze, anyone could join? Yeah, I see what you mean by there. I think the Christmas thing that really gave it the stretch was family versus friends. That was what gave it the true stretch and whatnot. And let me count what we got here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cakes. Flavor Boy, what team did you vote for? Just so I know which team to put you on, because we have 1, 2 people on Pumpkin Pie so far. In here. I just want to know what team you voted for Ligrin. So I know what team to put you on. Okay, you voted for Cheesecake, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 7 cheesecakes and only 2 pumpkin pies. This could be a problem. We definitely need more pumpkin pies in here. Kerbo volunteered to vote for pumpkin pie. Anyone else volunteering to go pumpkin pie in this match? And James volunteered for pumpkin. Alrighty, thank you guys. Just let me know if your in-game username, guys, so I can put you on the right team. I definitely know Kerbo's Kerbo. And then I'll get our 2 pumpkins on that. Oh, Jim. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. I'm just gonna pick at random for our spectator. Don't kill me if I pick you. Sorry, Jamie, I just picked at random and you wound up being the one I picked at random. I'm sorry, I just feel bad picking. I feel bad putting people on spectate. And I try not to make the same people spectate multiple times, because that wouldn't be fair. Oh, and it's this shifty station. Oh, one of the first ones I actually got to like. One of the first ones I actually got to fall in love with. Yeah, Fancy Spew is like one of my first favorite shifty stations. It was like the first one to add an interesting, unique gimmick. Have a play Splatoon 2 with me in months. It's been a while. It's been a while since I did a Splatoon stream. Well, that's a lie. I did one with Vibrant last week, but still. I'm down for... I'm fine with spectate, but not in a row. That's what I feel... I feel you there, James. I try to put different people in spectate, so I'm like, please don't kill me for putting you in spectate. I just pick at random, and I go, oh, you spectated last game, I'm going to skip you. And then go for the next guy in the list or something like that. But it's otherwise picked at random for me. I mean, Subspace could do is... Oh, you're suggesting me a theme, Blue Duck? I already decided my theme for December, but I'm down for hearing your guys' thoughts and ideas for future Splatfest themes. I'm down for hearing ideas, because there's myself, Lucario, and Vic, at least, hosting these things over the next couple years. So there's at least 3 people there coming up with different themes over the months and whatnot. So I'm always excited to see what you guys come up with. Even if one person doesn't do it, that doesn't mean somebody else will not do that idea. It's always open for anybody to choose, and I always love these fun Splatfest ideas. Past versus future. That's a pretty clever theme. It was kind of already done in the first Splatoon, I believe. The only one I would consider repeating would probably be cats versus dogs. That's just the only one I would consider repeating. Oh wow, that was a well-timed Booyah Bomb. But that's just me. It looks like Cheesecake is doing pretty well here. They might be pulling a pretty good comeback after a slow start. Oh, I forgot to record that win. Here we go. That was Team Past because I went Team Past for that Splatfest because at the time was, I believe, the release of The Good Dinosaur, and I fell in love with that movie. So I was like, I gotta represent my good dinosaurs. So I went Team Past for that one. Although Future was pretty tempting, because I was like, prepare and dream for the future. But I just wanted to represent the good dinosaur and whatnot through that Splatfest, because I like watched it like a week or so before it was announced and whatnot, and I just fell in love with that movie at the time. Front proportions versus... Okay, those are clever ideas. I really like your interesting thoughts and ideas. I'm sure you guys will be excited when I announce the next Splatfest on the 30th, but I'm not going to talk about that too much today. We're here for Vic's Funday Fest. We're here to celebrate her event and her achievement. Grasshopper versus Ant. Oh yeah, that was a thing. Oh yeah, that was a thing. That was a thing in Japan, I believe. I remember that being a thing in Splatoon 1. I think it was a Japanese Splatfest. Stockings versus tree. Which presents you like to get more? Oh, those are pretty clever. Those are really clever ideas. I love the ideas you guys are coming up with. I really love all the ideas. Finally here, fine. Hi, Michael. How's it going? Welcome. We are doing Funday Fest today. Pumpkin Pie versus Cheesecake. If you have not voted, please, please, please do so by going into the participation form in the description below. And then after that, putting a P or a C in your Switch username to let us know which team you are supporting. After that, you can send me a friend request if you are not in my friends list already. And be sure to have that name inside your username to let me know about that. I'm also like worried about people doing the same themes. That's why I agree with you there, Jamie. It's always terrifying to do the same thing as somebody else. So I try to pick a theme nobody has done yet. Or at least something that nobody has done in some time. I think Pumpkin won that one. Wow, Pumpkin's been dominating today. So, let me get this friend request I received from... Okay, that's easy to tell who's on what team. Just so we still think of the same thing. Hopefully we don't come up with the same thing. If worse comes to worse, one of us could wind up changing our themes. I mean, I was gonna do something for December, but another streamer took my idea on me, so I'm like, I'll gotta come up with something else. And I just love the theme I came up with for that I'll be talking about next week. But I do love all your guys' ideas. 5555 is the passcode. Just remember the whole 10-15 second buffer before joining in if you were in the last game, unless you were spectating. But just please let me know Cheesecake or Pumpkin Pie in your username with the P or a C. So I don't have to go asking you all the time. Ahead of time. You did already? Right, already? So it's like, I mean, if you want, you could share it with me in the Discord or something like that in DM or something. I won't reveal the theme early. I am not that kind of person. It says my talented artist already came up with the art for our side too. Oh, let me double check. Shoot. Both for December, January. Oh wow, you is come up with your themes pretty early. For the cheese. We need two for Team Pumpkin. We need 2 volunteers for Pumpkin because I started the game early. My bad. Kerbo volunteered to go Pumpkin. I appreciate you volunteering. We're gonna need 1 more to go to the other team. For now, for just 1 game. I'll go Pumpkin. Okay, Blue Octo volunteered to go Pumpkin. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we don't need any additional spectators. That's the good thing. We don't need to have anyone spectating. Going to Cheesecake Factory. I went to the Cheesecake Factory back in the summer. Pretty good food. Super expensive, though. Well, my friend took me out to that restaurant because I treated him out to see Detective Pikachu at the time. So it's just like a fair trade. I get the free dinner, and he gets the free movie. It was like for my friend's birthday at the time, and I was like, you don't have to pay for a birthday, but he did so anyway. That saved me a huge chunk of money. I felt kind of terrible about that. How have I been doing? I've been doing pretty good, AJ Gaming. Thank you for asking me. I've been doing pretty good. But yeah, if you like the idea, Jamie, you can always like message me in Discord or whatever, because we're both a part of Vic's server, so we don't overlap our ideas. So we can start going, okay, we're not going to overlap for December or January or something like that. Because I have some themes planned in my mind. I just don't have art for them or anything yet. I had to ask my artist to help me with that. I do have ideas, but it's something I think we could talk about in Discord if you feel up to it, because I don't want to do the same thing as you are. But it's looking like you guys are doing pretty good right now, between both sides, I mean. And I gotta say, doing this Funday Fest thing really got a lot of people coming in and checking me out. Because I'm like, maybe I'll get to 1.6K by the end of the year. I think I might actually get there today because of the whole Funday Fest going on. If not today, get pretty dang close to it. Because since I announced I was going to help with the Funday Fest, I was at like 1.57 or something like that. I'm now at 1.58 within 3 days. That already amazes me. That it's only been a couple days and I gained 10 subscribers. It just amazes me how fast we grow and we collaborate and all that sort of thing. It just made me realize I should do a lot more collaborations, and I've been starting to get myself out there more. Like the rules of stream the best? I'm kind of glad you like the rules here. I try to come up with a way to get the rooms filled up fast, yet at the same time, many different people involved. And it's been working for me for some time. And I just think it's very fair. You were here before the Funday Fest? This is actually my first time doing the Funday Fest. I think Skipper actually found me through my Halloween Splatfest, like, this time last month. Because that's the first time I remember seeing you on my streams. And then relax, Riolu, I already have our raid target planned. Out. So you don't need to worry one bit about it. I already have our raid target decided. I had it decided before we even started the stream. Because I know exactly where to go. But hey, we're having a really awesome time here. And we're already now into the stream. I'm having a really awesome time spectating these matches. I always enjoy watching these battles. It just, even if I'm not playing and instead watching a match, I still learned something from it. That was a pretty good round, team. Front of Halloween Fest? Yep, I think you did come in through Freddy vs. Jason. Wow, Team Pumpkin takes another victory. That is impressive work. Pumpkin's doing a really good job on this stream so far. I can't say anything about the results or anything like that, because one, I haven't been following all the streams and whatnot. I had stuff going on throughout the day, too. And it's not my place to say who's winning and whatnot. But I definitely think this is going to be a really tight Splatfest from what little I have seen. If there's DC from the other team, one person says on does nothing. If it to make it a 3v3, that would make it fair. But I would just not count it if it goes to a 2v3 or 2v4. Oh, let me check from requests before I actually start the room. Don't have any. But to answer your question, Royalty, if somebody on the other team does DC, you are more than welcome to sit back and spectate. Just decide that amongst you and your teammates very quickly before it gets out of hand to make the matches fair for both sides. Can you spectate? If we get enough people to warrant that, yeah, I can put you in spectate. If we get enough cheesecakes and 4 pumpkin pies, I'll make you the next spectator. And you guys are welcome to join in the lobby. It's been the 10-15 second buffer. I just want to give everyone a chance to play in the battles. And I think that's the fairest way to do it. To be fair, even though I don't know the results at all, I don't check them until after it's done. Yeah, that's a definite fair way, Jamie. That's a definite fair way to make it feel like, okay, both sides have the chance to do it. Cheese, 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 P, P, P. Kerbo volunteered to spectate, so I'm going to put him in spectate. We just need one cheesecake player to volunteer for pumpkin this round. So I'm just gonna pick somebody to volunteer. Does anybody want to volunteer to be on Team Pumpkin? Oh, Farigran volunteered. Thank you. I appreciate you guys volunteering to be on the other team. I really appreciate you guys volunteering. I usually don't see this in the other streams, from what I do see. I really appreciate it. And Farigran did volunteer first, Andrew. Sorry, I just usually get to whoever says it first. And I definitely like it that even if you're volunteering to be on the other team, you still give it your all instead of throwing the game. That is not sportsmanlike, but instead just actually giving it your all as if it was your actual team. I love this. Plus making this the most fun Splatfest I've done yet since Chaos vs. Order ended. I just have a lot of fun memories and whatnot going on with these things. It reduced the amount of people who throw. Yeah, I really like the whole volunteering thing and whatnot. I always ask, are there any volunteers? And I try not to make the same person do it every time. I try to mix it up. So it really makes me appreciative of what everything we all do inside the stream and this community in particular do for each other. I'm lucky to have found a community much like this one. It's so amazing. I really, really appreciate it. And it's looking like another pretty good match is going on right now. Pumpkin Pie's doing pretty dang good right now. It's your last match, Skipper. Alrighty, it is your last game. That is fine by me. That is fine by me. If you guys have Splatfest ideas for me, I'm down to hearing them. I'll actually link my Discord and my Twitter in the chat so you guys can check me out on all that. Even when I'm doing my own stuff, not just the Splatfest and things going on with it. Wow, that was a well-timed camera throw. Very well timed. Witch versus wizard? It's pretty much boy versus girl if it's like that. But I definitely like the idea of that. Witches versus wizards. I like the as a concept. But I'm just thinking that's more like boys versus girls or something like that. Oops, excuse me. So I already decided you might have to DC. I mean, there's only 45 seconds left of the game, so hopefully not Skipper. Hopefully not. I'm thinking back to like something Jamie brought up a little earlier. I have a bunch of ideas I could do for that I have in mind for custom Splatfest in the future. I've just been a little scared to say anything about it because he'll be like, oh, I wanted to use that idea or something like that. But I have ideas in the future that I would like to use over time. Puppy versus doggo. That's a pretty cool idea. Door versus windows. That's actually a pretty clever idea. I appreciate all the ideas you guys come up with for potential future themes. I like the ideas that you guys come up with. It looks like another victory for Team Pumpkin. Wow, Pumpkin's doing really good today. Just wants to have a win. I get where you're coming from. It gets depressing when you don't win even once. I definitely get your thoughts of depression and whatnot. It's like, come on, can we just get one win? I definitely have days like that too. It's like, can I just win once or something like that? So let's go 5555. I checked friend requests. I didn't get any, so we'll just keep on going with what we got here. Headphones working, be back. Okie doke, do what you gotta do, Skipper. Do what you gotta do. Whoops, wrong color, wrong color! I'm ready when I'm ready. Oh shoot, I'll join you. You could do that next round, Riolo. I just realized that. Because we're already getting quite a couple people in here already. I mean, I joined your room, but it's just we got a couple people. We're just getting people in here now, and I wouldn't want to be mean to those people, so we'll join you for the next game. So let me get who's on what team already. 1, 2. Cheesecake, pumpkin. Cheesecake, 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 pumpkin. Cheesecake, cheesecake. Cheesecake. We're going to need 2 volunteers for Team Pumpkin and 1 to volunteer to spec. So we're going to need 2 to volunteer for Pumpkin, then I'll pick 1 to spectate. That has not spectated yet. For Ligrin, are you volunteering to go Pumpkin? I'll have you here for now. Royalty volunteered to go Pumpkin. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And James volunteered to spectate. So, thank you. James first said he would spectate first, so I picked him to be our spectator. This will be once you leave. Hard to say. We got a little less than an hour left of this stream. A little less than an hour. I'm only going for 2 hours today. Because that's the time slot I was given for the Splatfest. And I really am appreciative I at least got to stream this thing at all. You know what I mean? Cheesecake, that's fine. Next game, I'm going to be joining Riolo. Because he's one of my moderators. I join rooms by people that have donated to me or are one of my moderators. Or people like Core Moore or Blue Card because they're wonderful streamers and whatnot. They get the honors too. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, Rio. I know what you're talking about there. It's a huge bummer. And I'm honestly kind of surprised you're the only mod helping out right now, Riolo. But then again, it's not as crowded as I was expecting it to be. I mean, 20 people is still quite a bit, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's cool. The 14th. Yep. I really like the whole thing of spectating. I don't do it all the time, unless it's something like this, but I do enjoy spectating. I was the first like, why would someone want to spectate? But once we had this thing, I'm like, oh, I like spectating. It's a really cool concept. I like it. And then something I do on tradition for all of my streams is the final match is a Squid Party and MC Princess Diaries. That's what I do for the final stream. Again, sometimes you don't know what you're getting into until you're some matches in the game. Fine, okay. I mean, as long as you have fun in the end, that's what matters. Win or lose, as long as you have a fun time, that's what matters in the end. That's what I say. Yeah. And then the last game of the stream, it's just not going to be one that counts, but it'll be like the very, very end of the stream. That's just how I end all my Splatoon streams, a party and MC Princess Diaries. I know a lot of people do it, but I like doing it in particular. Okay, this might be the first game where it's going to be very dead close. Well, that's a lie. There were a couple very close games, but I just love seeing both teams give it their best. Oh! Pretty clever one there. It's looking like Team Cheesecake is having a bit of a cheesy time. Pumpkin Pie's holding up really dang well here. I wonder if they're gonna actually continue this hold to ride to victory. Oh! And the game is roughly over with 10 seconds left on the clock. With the puns. That's one thing you definitely should know about me, James. On this channel, I love doing puns. I love doing puns on here. That's just one of the things that makes me me. I love doing all these puns. That was a good match for both sides. Unfortunate Cheesecake had a disconnect at the final 10 seconds. But it was the final 10, so, like, that's still gonna count. One of the emotes should be, I know your moves. How would that be an emote? Just curious. But I definitely know for a fact, once I get my memberships working and whatnot, you guys know the Screaming Lizard's gonna be one of my emotes. Okay, this has no password. I'm joining Riolu. Once again, guys, please do the 10-15 second thing. The 10-15 second buffer. And then you could join in. Only if you were in the last game. Just to make things fun and fair for everybody. Let me check friend requests real quick before I get too far. Okay, don't have any. It never hurts to check. It never hurts to check. Just make sure I'm on spectate, Riolu. Just make sure I am spectating. That's just the only thing. Make sure I'm on spectate, and then we can decide who can volunteer to be on the other team if we don't have enough Pumpkin Pie players, or a volunteer for spectating if we need a spectator. It's just the only thing I ask is make me a spectator. You lost every Splatfest, another one will bring me? Ouch! I mean, you'll win one at some point. It's just gonna be a little rough start. I mean, I've had times where I lost 3-4 Splatfests in a row, and it gets demoralizing. I get that. But there have also been times where Filigran is on Team Cheesecake. And there's 8 people right now, myself included. So we should get 1, 2... we have 3 pumpkin right now. Lost most at the Splatfests. In Splatoon 1, I had, I think, 9-7 win-lose rate? Or it's either 10-8. I forget which. And then I need to look at my Splatfest records for this, for Splatoon 2. Actually, my phone's here. Let me take a look at that right now. Let me take a look right now. Make sure I am on spectate, Riolu. Let me check my phone to find out my win-lose rate. And I will count cake versus ice cream. Even though it's not in the app. What's your team, Riolu? I believe he's on Team Pumpkin. Check Splatfest statistics. Let's see. Cake versus ice cream. I was team. Yeah, don't spectate Jane. Jim because he was spectating last time. So we're just gonna need one volunteer from Team Cheesecake to spectate. Blue Etna animates. Why, hello? Hello! Welcome! How are you doing? Good to see you. We are doing a part of the Splatoon 2 Funday Fest live stream. Royalty volunteered to spectate, Riolu. Royalty volunteered to spectate. Or, okay, Filigrane volunteered. I forgot, I missed that he said it first. I remember my reaction to Pearl. Yeah, I remember that. That was awesome. Pearl winning in Hero versus Tortoise. That was an awesome reaction. Including Spot 1, half of the ones one I didn't even care about. Let me look at my... I pulled up the app in my phone to check my win-lose rate in the Splatfest and don't go sleep mode on my phone. Cake versus ice cream. I was Team Ice Cream. That one. I was in Mayo and Mayo versus Ketchup. That one. I was Team Invisible and Flight versus Invisible. That lost, so it's already 2-1. Vampire versus Werewolves. I was Team Werewolf, so that's 2-2. Sci-Fi versus Fantasy. I was Team Fantasy, so 3-2. Sweater versus Socks was Team Sweater, so 4-2. Action versus Comedy. I was Team Action, so that was so that's 5-3. Money versus Love. I was Team Lump, so that was a win. So I think that's 6-3. Or sorry, 6-4. Let me double check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 2, 5, 2, 5, 3, 6, 3. Chicken versus Egg. I was Team Chicken, so that's 7. Baseball versus Soccer. I was Team Soccer, so I lost that one. That was like 7 or 8 and 3. Oh, sorry, 7, 8 and 4. Raph versus Leo. I was Team Leo. I lost that one, so I lost that one. I also lost Mikey versus Donnie, but I won Raph versus Donnie. And then I was Team No Pulp and Pulp versus No Pulp. And with Squid and Squid versus Octopus. I was Fork and Fork versus Spoon. I was Modern and Retro versus Modern, so I'll do my math a little after. Team Treat, sorry, not Team Treat. Team Trick and Trick versus Treat. Salsa and Salsa versus Squawk. I was Villains and Hero versus Villain. I was Family and Family versus Friend. Pancake and Pancake versus Waffle. Knight and Knight versus Wizard. Hare and Hare versus Tortoise. Time Travel and Time Travel versus Teleport. Narwhal and Unicorn versus Narwhal. And Chaos and Chaos versus Order. So I won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of the 27 Splatfest. So I won more than I wound up losing, but not by much. Can there be a Splatfest like Nintendo consoles better? That's actually a pretty good idea. It's a pretty good idea. I just don't know if anyone used that yet. I mean, it's a pretty good idea. I just don't know if anyone used it yet. I just like the idea. But if you do want to participate, Blue Etna Animates, there is a form in the description below that's next to participation forms, so you can sign up for the custom Splatfest. Sorry, the Funday Fest. So you can let your vote go towards the popularity at the end of this thing. And then be sure to add an A and your Switch username, a C or a P, to let us know if you're on Team Pumpkin Pie or Team Cheesecake for this event. And then after that, you can send me a friend request using !Switch in the chat for the bot to post it. Or you could otherwise check the stream's bottom left corner with the scrolling text. That shows my Discord, my Twitter, and my Switch username. That might be, yeah, that would be a one-sided Splatfest. If it were something like Wii versus Switch, that might be a totally different story. Because they were both, I think, Nintendo's best-selling consoles to date. If it's like Wii versus Switch. That's just what I think. And yeah, Riolu's posting my Switch ID and the link to my Discord in the chat once Spot decides to wake up. Another game for Team Pumpkin Pie. Wow, Pumpkin Pie's doing really good this stream. But I definitely like all these ideas we have for all of our Splatfests and whatnot going on. Let me check for friend requests real quick, and then I will back out. Okay, I don't have any. I might get one soon. cool thing, but it's a really easy one. Yeah, it seems like so easy. I don't know if anybody did that yet or not. That's just the thing I don't know. Man versus machine. That's a pretty good one, too. Metal Smasher Gaming, hello, welcome. Nice to see you. We are doing the Pumpkin Pie versus Cheesecake Funday Fest. If you want to join that, the link to the participation form is in the description below. Once you fill that out, be sure to put in your Switch username if you are a pumpkin pie or a cheesecake with either P or a C in your username, and then you can send me a friend request. It will be, the friend code is on the bottom left of the stream itself or in the description, or you could type exclamation switch in the chat like Riolo just did, and it will tell you what to do for that. Link versus Mario, that's a pretty interesting one. Sam's Pro for Sabrina and Squidsters for Self to Hook. Yeah, those are pretty interesting Splatfests. Those are pretty good ideas. 64 Teddy, welcome. Gravy versus no gravy. Yeah, that's another good idea on your potatoes or your turkey or whatever. Celsius versus Fahrenheit. Those are two completely different systems, but it's on the same measurement. Excuse me. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let me put myself in spectate. Pumpkin, cheese, 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 pumpkin, cheese, 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 cheese. We're gonna need 2 volunteers to go on Team Pumpkin, and another one on spectate. But I do like all the ideas you guys are suggesting. Alolan versus Alola forms versus Galarian forms. Those are pretty cool ideas. My friend Lucario earlier this month did a Pokemon Sword versus Pokemon Shield Splatfest, and it was a really interesting thing to go with at the time. Kerbal also volunteered to go Pumpkin. I love you guys, your guys' volunteering. I don't think Mercury is spectated yet, so I'm putting Mercury in spectate. So here we go. Windmill House on the Pearly. Emo versus Etchy. Hashtag Epi lost us. I remember being in a stream when he said that a few weeks ago. I lost my hair. That'd be so fun. Wait, did you guys lose a player already? Somebody in Team Pumpkin can sit in the back. Yeah, somebody in Team Pumpkin could sit back to make it a 3v3. Wait, what about Splatoon Splatfest? That's a pretty interesting idea. I'm a little scared about doing that topic. It might be something I'll do in the future. Okay, Royalty volunteered to sit in the back. Thank you. Just at least make it a 3v3. So just like stick around in the spawn and don't really do much. Vic versus Failboat. Ooh. I think someone in Royalty volunteered to sit back, so you guys don't need to worry about who's gonna sit back or whatever. Nice Splatoon as we can. I mean, I've already come up with several themes for future Splatfest, and I already decided like what my last one is going to be, and it is so beautiful. I don't want to say it just yet, but it's a so beautiful theme. Or like mildly controversial. Yeah, that's just yeah, it's just something I get a little scared of going into. Unless both parties agree with it, I don't want to get in something super controversial. That's just one of the things that I get a little afraid of. So I can understand Jamie's point of view and like not getting too controversial. We don't need like another Callie versus Marie or something like that. Oh, you can come back. You can go in the game now, Royalty, because someone on your team just poofed. Because someone on your team just poofed. You can go back in the game now, because it's still a 3v3. There you go, 3v3. I was just letting you know that. I was just letting our teammate know that she could go in without any trouble. I will take friend requests in between every single match, so hang on tight, whoever just sent that. Hang on tight. You know, I always love it. I always have a good thrill doing all these Splatfests and whatnot. Like, pick first, especially if you're yeah, I definitely get that. I hate it when it's like... It's like, one day now it's Clout versus Maria, it's like, do I have to choose one? I love both! It was this, like, hard, contemplating choice I had to make there. And it was one of the toughest decisions I ever had to make. Picking for one over the other. Whereas, like, Chaos vs. Order was a completely different scenario for a final battle or something like that. Sure, it felt like a lot was at stake, but it was not super conflicting like Callie versus Marie was. And I'm hoping Splatoon 3 is the same manner as Chaos vs. Order is, or was. Nice slam at the hammer there. Chocolate versus vanilla, Yoshi versus Birdo. Those are all really good ideas. I like those ideas. I really like your ideas, guys. Now, I really have no idea who won this. It looked like either side could take this game. But it's all up to the Mr. Judd in the end to say who won. And it looks like a very close game for Pumpkin Pie. A very close game indeed. And it's still a 3v3. Gonna back out. Take that friend request I just got. Your Cheesecake. I mean, there's still a chance for them to take some wins and whatnot. And thank you for your friend request, Teddy. So you're definitely welcome to join in the battles now. 5555. Here we go. Let me set it to the proper colors. Random map, and then here we go. So 5555 is the passcode for our lobby today. Just gotta wait till we could get a 4v4 going, which is 9 people. Or if not enough people go in, we'll make it a 3v3. Well, that answers that question. I spectate your C, your P, your C, your C, your C, your C, your P, your C, your P. Okay, I just need to make only one person go to the other team this time. Bus versus bike as your favorite to-school transportation. I mean, it's a pretty interesting, it's an interesting one. I thought a more interesting one for that would be like, would you rather have the bus driver take you or your parents take you? Like, would you drive by your car or by the bus? But I like the idea of bike versus bus. It's a pretty unique one. Oh, Curb will volunteer for Pumpkin. Now I'll just pick somebody else to go on spectate. I'm just picking it random. I'm sorry if I pick you. I'm sorry, I just picked at random. Because nobody was volunteering. Pen versus pencil. Chips versus cookies. Those are pretty good ideas. I like your ideas. Amino versus Insta. I don't know too many people that use Amino. And Instagram. Yeah, those are two interesting topics there. The bus in the car. Yeah, I get your point there, Jamie. I get your point there. Memes versus vines. I mean, I get where you're coming from. Trying to find something that's not completely the same. Math versus science. That's a pretty interesting one. That's because you can erase. Whereas you can't with the pen. Ooh. You guys come up with pretty interesting topic idea suggestions, and I like it. Subspace versus literally anything else. You want me to fight something random in the entire world? And I appreciate the reminders of saying don't forget to donate or blah blah blah, but I'm not forcing people to do it. I'm like, it's there if you guys want to. You just get some nice little perks, like you can host a game for host the lobby one time in a stream or something like that if you do decide to send me some kind of a wonderful donation. But the bot's there to say, hey, if you're feeling kind, you could do that. I'm like, I appreciate, but I'm not enforcing it. It's just there. Subspace versus Alpha Stars blah 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 rat. I still remember that collab I did with him, Core and Kalik, about a month ago. One of the best things I ever did. It was just so funny. I remember that so well. It's just fun times. I had fun with it. And wow, it looks like Team Cheesecake is doing a rather decent job this time. But we're only a minute into the match. Anything could still happen. I mean, if you have not done so yet, don't forget to consider leaving a like and subscribing to this channel. Definitely shows I'm doing my job right and that I'm doing my wonderful best to support you lovely, amazing people around the world on the internet through the powers of YouTube and everything that's fun and enjoyable to go with it. Let me actually check how far we actually are in our sub count right now. Because we're nearing 1,600. I'm actually curious where we are in terms of that. According to YouTube Studio, we are at... Wow, what? 1587. We're like 12, 13 away from 1,600 subscribers. Wow. Got so many faces because of this Funday Fest. Thank you guys so much for getting to give me all these new subscribers. We're like 1.59, so close to 1.6. I hope we could get there today or tomorrow. I really hope we could get there very soon. I'm just amazed we're already at like 1.9k. Super close, guys. Super close. And thank you for your subscription, PD Octoboy. Thank you, thank you. Your screen says 1.59. Yeah, it's now telling me 150. Do I try for 10 seconds if you're a spectator? If you're spectating, no, you do not have to. If you're spectating the match, you do not have to wait that 10-15 second buffer. You do not need to wait if you're a spectator. That would not be fair. You only get to bypass that if you were spectating or never made the last lobby. So, and I'll make sure you do not get in spectate multiple times. That was a pretty good match. Cheesecake did pretty good, but I'm not sure what happened at the end there. I mean, everyone's giving it their all. That's what I love to see. I love seeing when everybody gives it their best. You finally have Subspace working? Nice to hear, Skipper, and welcome back, my friend. We are like not even 10 subs away from 1.6k. I hope we could get there soon. It felt like a month ago we got 1.5, and I get my 1.5 thank you message. It felt like a month ago since we did that. But it really has not been that long. So let me get this getting up. Giddy up. Mom versus dad. Oh, that's a pretty interesting topic. It's an interesting. I like all the topics you guys are thinking of. Just fun to chill. There's always next time, James. There is always next time. There is always next time. Board game versus video game. Yeah, that's actually pretty clever. Brett and Night Woomy, hello, welcome. Welcome to the Funday Fest stream. Well, a part of it. How are you doing, my friend? Hoping you're having a pretty good day. Popcorn versus candy. Best food, a movie theater. I don't know, food. Yeah, food. Yeah, food topics are pretty fun. Brett and Night Woomy, if you have not done so, please fill out the form linked in the description below next to participation form so you can vote for your team. And then after that, be sure to put a P or a C in your Switch username to let us know if you're on Pumpkin Pie or Cheesecake for the Splatfest so we can put you on the correct team. And then after that, just feel free to send me a friend request. Use an exclamation switch check in the description or check in the bottom left side of the stream itself to know my friend code. How long will I be doing custom fests for? For this stream or all of them in general? Okay, this could be a bit of a problem. I'm gonna set it back to normal. I'm just gonna set it back to normal because I just realized we got a lot of cheesecake people. I'm remaking the room because we got so many cheesecakes in there. So let me try this again. 5555. Gotta go eat dinner. I'll catch you later. We'll see you when you get back, Filigrant. We'll see you when you get back. Let me check. Friend request. I might have did not. Okay. James volunteered to spectate. I mean, you guys could come back in and remake the room because there were like 7 cheesecakes and it would feel like a cheesecake. It would feel like a cheesecake versus cheesecake. So let me figure out what we got here. We got 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got our 4 pumpkins. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think you have not spectated. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I think you have not spectated yet, so I'll put you in spectate. So here we go. And Blue Duck, you volunteered to spectate. Okay, I caught that a little late. I'll do that. I'll put that in the next game. I just picked Regin because he hasn't spectated yet, but you'll get it next game. I just don't want to make people spectate too much. Deep Sea versus Coral Reef. That's a pretty interesting theme. I like it. It's a pretty interesting theme. I don't think I'll use it, but it's an interesting theme. All you guys come up with interesting topics. I already decided the next few Splatfests I'm going to do. But I'm like thinking as far as doing the same thing, I think wait a couple months and then it'd be alright to do it again. That's just what I think. That's just probably what I think. Zero first versus milk first. Ooh, that's really clever. Ooh, that's a really clever one. Zombies versus... That's actually a pretty good Halloween one. If only Halloween... Well, hey, I think the Halloween theme I did last month was pretty good. I took 2 scary film monsters and had them pit against each other. But I do like all you guys coming up with ideas for a holiday. Stars vs. Angels. That's actually a pretty clever holiday theme. That's a really clever one. Ouch. And I say ouch even though I'm not playing the game right now. Like, I just died. Ouch. Force a habit, I guess. I'll take round requests in between matches, so hang on tight, whoever just sent that. Probably Brett and Knight. And then the link to Vic's Discord, if you want to continue doing matches when the streams aren't going on, is in the description. The link to my channel's Discord server is also in the description. There's also the link to my Twitter page. There's also my friend code. There's quite a nice amount of stuff in the description to help you figure out how to continue playing this events at the Splatfest and get a hold of me through my social media to know when I go live again and stuff like that. And I will get to all your friend requests once the match ends, so hang on tight, guys. Hang on tight. Hang on tight, guys. It's looking like Pumpkin Pie's doing good. Again. It's looking good. Let's tell them Animal Crossing related theme? I'll talk after stream either, just us two and your... I mean, I'm down for it. I definitely want to be hanging out at who I'm going to send you guys off to in the stream ends in 20 minutes. I know who we're going to rate, so hang on tight. Riolo versus Lucario. I think that'd be a one-sided event. Ooh, this is looking pretty good right now for Team Pumpkin Pie. Venus versus Ferb. I mean, that's a pretty... I like how you guys are all thinking of ideas and whatnot. Minecraft versus Fort. That would be a little controversial or something like that. Wow, it's looking like... Ooh. Zivaldi Cooper, hello, welcome to the stream. We're doing some Funday Fest, Pumpkin Pie versus Cheesecake. Hoping you're doing good, my friend. We're just trying to think of avoid topics that can be one-sided. Cranberry versus sweet potatoes. The thing, that's a... I don't know what to say about that one. Oh, and that's another one for Pumpkin Pie, I just noticed. So let me take friend requests, because I definitely got a couple of them. Can I change teams? Once you pick your vote, preferably try not to change your side. But that just goes towards the popularity vote. If you want, we can have people go the other team if it's like, crap, we don't have enough pumpkins. Can somebody volunteer to be on the other team or something like that? And I just took all the friend requests I received just now. We're doing pretty dang good. DHVF, it is actually exclamation switch in the chat. It is exclamation switch. No, exclamation FW. It's a little different on my side. It's exclamation switch. Let me get that for you real quick. Exclamation switch. There we go. That is how you get the bot to say my friend, to post my friend code. I get it's a little confusing. I get that. Here we go. Let me take the... I love all the themes you guys come up with. It's really intricate and pretty nice. So, let me take these friend requests I've received. I probably got one more. Here we go. I understand that you have a Christmas theme, but what about giving versus getting? Somebody actually already is using that theme next month, Skipper. Somebody else is already using that theme. And I don't want to do the same thing as somebody else. That's just that's just me there. It's like, I don't want to do what somebody else is already doing at the time. It would just not feel right. That's just me. Egg versus... Let me see what we got in here. We got 1, 2, 3 pumpkin pies. Then we have 1, 2, 3. We have 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have 4 pumpkin pie. But we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, we can have a 4v4. We can actually have a 4v4 coming, and somebody's coming in probably. Pumpkin. Here we go. Cheese. Kerbo hasn't spectated in a while, so I'm sorry, I'm just putting people in spectate. I'm just trying to... There's always... even if you didn't make it in Bright and Night, there's always the next lobby. I reset the room every single game. And then I have this personal rule here where it's like a 15-minute buffer, where it's like... not 15-minute... Yeah, 15-minute buffer. So, yeah, sure, 15-minute buffer. That would be a terrible stream if it was a 15-minute buffer. Anyway, a 15-second buffer to where if you were in the current lobby, unless you're spectating, you have to wait 15 seconds after the room opens to let people that have not gotten in the last round a chance to participate. 15-minute buffer, that's ridiculous. Might as well be waiting for the next golden ticket to show up if you were going to be waiting 15 minutes. And it's looking like we're doing pretty good. Just running list of custom Splatfest teams. I appreciate the ideas that you guys keep coming up with. Let me link my social media while I'm here. So the bot can get those up and running. And I better get the stream link to the stream of the guy I'm going to be raiding in about 10-15 minutes. Yep, this seems about right. Just making sure it's working. And yes, it is. So far. There we go, there we go, there we go. I got the guy stream loaded up. He's not starting for another 12-13 minutes, so we could get a few more matches in here before we call it off. And call it a day. If we can get another two or three more games going, we can actually get 15 full matches in here, because I think we're at 12 or 13 right now. And then it's not much, but hey, it's something. And then the bot just posted the link to my Discord and my Twitter, so you can follow my social media and keep up to date on everything I do. Vic's Discord server is linked in the description, so if you want to continue doing matches when the stream is over, you can join that. Vote for your side there, and then get some matches going on that away. Wow, it's looking like Cheesecake might be pulling a bit of a comeback here, if they could get themselves out of danger, that is. Which it seems like it's going to be tough for them. That's another definite GG's right there. Let me check for friend requests once we see the actual score come in. Just want to see how everybody did, and then after that. But good job, Pumpkin Pie. I mean, sure, Jamie pulled a lot of weight that game, too. Let me check for friend requests. Okay, don't tap any. It's good to know. At least you managed to get playing Vic. Yeah, at least you got to play in her stream today. I know she streamed, like, very early today. So let's go 5-5-5-5. It's the same people. I'm trying to see if I can make things different. I tried to get different people in here. Doesn't look like we have a... Wow, we got 22 people. So we for sure should for sure have... We should for sure have different people in here. Or rather, a different spectator. Do you need to leave? Alta boy, oh, well, how I do for my rejoin rules, for at least this particular stream, is if you were in the last lobby, once the room is made, wait 10-15 seconds before joining in to let people that have not gotten in a match yet get a chance to do so. Once that 10-15 second buffer is up, you can go in. It's just I ask you wait 10-15 seconds before letting people join in the lobby to give others a chance to play. And then let me check for friend requests real quick. I might have gotten one. There's still space, Bright, and there's still space, Bright and Knight and Zivati. There's still space for you two. And I was about to ask which team are you guys on, but you guys have your C's and your P's. I'm really happy. Just saying, okay, thanks for letting me know. I definitely saw because of the... I definitely know because of the C. We got 1, 2, 3 pumpkins and 5 cheesecakes. Oh, somebody just backed out. We just lost Bright and Night. There's still space for you. There's still 1 space left at the lobby. I won't start it just yet. Because we could probably fit another match or 2. And it's a... I feel ya, Bright and Night. I feel ya. I feel bad for people with internet just like that. I feel terrible for people with internet like that. P. Oh, wow, we actually have more pumpkins. Cheese. Oh, Teddy volunteered to spectate. This is actually the first time we had more pumpkins in the lobby. This is actually a first. So we'll do 2, maybe 3 more games, including this one, to make it fair. And then, Bright and I normally do this, only have this for, like, mods and donors, but since you did not get a lobby yet, you can host the next game, so you can guarantee yourself in a game. I just wanted to be fair and give you a chance to participate before we close the stream in 10 or so minutes. Your last match, Michael? Okie dokie. I appreciate you coming around and doing the matches, but I hope you can stick around with us for the raid once we do finish. Yeah, just so you know, guys, I normally do the... You guys get... I normally only host the room or allow mods and donors and special YouTubers to host host lobbies for me. I otherwise just host them myself. But if it's like one person can't get in all the time, I'm like, you know what? You can do that just one time to make it fair and give you like 1 chance to play. Because I feel bad if one person's been waiting for so long and they almost never get the chance to. Because I just want them to have the chance to get some matches in and whatnot. But that's just how I feel about it. Now to watch this actual game at hand. It's looking like Pumpkin Pie's pushing Team Cheesecake back. Pumpkin Pie's been doing very well this stream. And I'll get that friend request at the end of the match. Hang on tight. Please do a bunch of squid parties for those who didn't get in the first. People who just finished one can stop or move on to the next stream. I appreciate the gesture. I appreciate the offer. I'm just going to do 1 squid party at the end and then move you guys to another stream. Because I'm sure all of you guys are just going to want to get some matches to contribute towards your score in the end. Plus, I'm on a timetable here. Because I don't want to go too far above the limit that Vic and Jamie gave me. Because I don't want to break what I got with them going. I've been given this opportunity to do the Splatfest, and I don't want to ruin it. If I'm over by a few minutes, by like maybe 1 match goes over or something, that is fine. You want to do a squid party? I'll make sure whoever wants to do a squid party can get inside it. I will make sure of that. But I think we're probably going to have 1 more actual game after this one. And it's looking like Team Pumpkin is doing a pretty dang good job pushing in forward. There's hot chocolate. News has that's a pretty interesting topic. I like some of these topics you guys come up with. I definitely like what you guys have as far as topics going, and it looks like Pumpkin Pie has another win! Wow, you guys have been dominating on this stream. Just let me know if you're a username Brighton Knight so I know who to actually join. And then if you do have a pass, just send it to me or something. I'll take the friend request I just received. TL Baker, welcome. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. We are doing the Funday Fest, Pumpkin Pie versus Cheesecake. We got one more serious game. We're going to do one serious game and then our squid party. And then I'll send you guys over to our raid target. So, one more game, and then we're going to do our squid party. I will host the squid party. Laney Maxi, I'm joining you. Here we go. The only thing I ask is just put me in spectate. That's just the only thing I ask. Make sure it's the right colors. Did Cheesecake when you weren't watching? No, Pumpkin Pie won that last match. I think Cheesecake took one game. I could be wrong. I need to look back at the stream and count the win rate again. Because I've been taking notes myself on who won and who didn't. Alrighty, so you can start the game. Or, wait a minute. I'm spectating, and then put a C with Team Bravo, and then the B's with Alpha. So sick that it was so sick that I was able to get a triple on camera. I'm actually amazed. Pretty good, Octoboy. I wasn't paying attention. Snoozer is C. Coco. Oh, I think everyone other than Fa is A. I think Fa is the only Pumpkin Pie in here, so we're gonna need some volunteers to go Team Pumpkin Pie. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna need 3 volunteers to go Team Pumpkin. Is it okay if you kick? I think we could we could just remake the room because there's like only one pumpkin in here. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's remake the room. Yeah, let's just remake the room because there's only one pumpkin in here and it would be so confusing. So let's just start it and then recreate the room because this will be the last game. How do you get out? Oh, you just press B. There we go. There you go. You got it. So MC Princess, right? I don't know if we're gonna actually do the squid party because we're running tight on time here, but we're still gonna do the last game as I promised because Brighton Knight never got a game yet. So I at least want to give Brighton Knight one game on the stream. Where are you? Oh, here you go. But this will be the last match, and then I will send you guys on the raid target. I don't think we'll have time to do the squid party, because I just realized it's now 9 o'clock on my side. We're going to do one game, and then I'll send you guys on the raid. So, pretty much the first 4 of each team can get in and whatnot. And it looks like my raid target's taking a little bit to start anyway. So, yeah, we're going to take a little bit of time. Go to core terrain. Sounds good, sounds good. Alrighty, looks like our lobby filled up. Cole Bud, what team are you on? Just so we know. Whoever Cole Bud is. Just let us know if your team, please. Just please let me know what team you are on, so we know what team to put you on. If you don't say, we'll put you in spectate. So, Fa is a... whoever is Team Pumpkin to help you out. Brighton Knight. So we're only going to need 2 volunteers to go on Team Pumpkin Pie. And then since Cole isn't really saying what team he is on, she's on. Splatfest, but still stick around for it. Can someone in C volunteer to spectate? Oh, Cole, but that's a C. Okay, thank you. We just need one person to go on team... 2 people to go on Team Pumpkin. And then that should... Yeah, that should be correct. That's 4 and 4. Andrew volunteered to spectate. Can you remind Bright and Night of what your username is? A volunteer being Pumpkin. What I mean by your username is asking Andrew's username. Because this is the last match of the stream, and once we get this match going, I'll send you guys over to our raid target. Well, after the match ends, because it wouldn't be fair to end it in the middle of it. Doing Pumpkin Pie versus Cheesecake? Yeah, I think Amish is, but I know who I know who to raid send you guys off to. Entry Snooper, I think, is Owo Snooker. I think Owo Snooker is Andres, so you can put that person on spectate. So next squid party. I'm actually going to end it after the stream because we're already a little bit over our time schedule. Unless you guys really want to do a squid party. I'll leave it to you guys if you want to do a squid party or not. But this is the last match of the stream. You can actually start it now, guys. And I will be the one hosting the actual party. So here we go. I'll let you guys decide if we're doing a squid party after this game. But this is the last real match of the stream. Want to do a squid party? Alrighty, I'll do the party. But for pretty much, and it's pretty much a first come first serve to whoever shows up on that one. The first 8 will get in to do that one. But yes, best of luck to both sides. Let me, while I'm at it, link my Discord and my Twitter page to you guys. So you can join my Discord and follow my social media. Actually, don't even need the player list anymore. Because I think this is actually a pretty better method for me. The whole wait 10-15 seconds thing. I think that's a better method. To get multiple people, to get the lobbies filled. And at the same time, get different people to play. I like that method over what I've done the last couple Splatfests. What goes to be the Funday Fest colors? Not sure. Probably not. Why are you Pumpkin? I think, didn't you volunteer to go Team Pumpkin? I thought you did. I thought you volunteered to go Pumpkin. I must be mistaken. There he is. There he is on Splatoon right now. I was actually not paying attention to who went on what team. But this is the last match of the stream. I'll still do the squid party after. I'm going to remake the room for that. And then I will send you guys over on a raid to somebody else who's also doing the Splatfest. So it's gonna be a few minutes over, but we'll be fine. I mean, the matches didn't start till about 10 minutes after the time anyway. It's actually a new record for when we got our Splatfest matches to start. Oh, I was off in tune. I just like the ebb and flow song out of the Splatfest songs. The regular Splatfest songs. For the Squid Party, I'll probably make it different Splatfest colors than the Funday Fest ones. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll make it different colors than the Funday Fest color scheme that we got here. Regular Splatfest songs because we don't count when played in Final Fest. Yeah, because they didn't really end any of the songs played in Final Fest being Calmar A10 Nation or Ink Me Up in the Splatfest mode for private battles. Aside from Fly Octo Fly, they didn't add anything else. And it looks like another victory went to Team Pumpkin. That was a pretty good match on both sides. Pretty good matches all around. But next up is our Squid Party. We're just going to do that, and then I'm going to send you guys over to our raid target. So let me back out. And then I'm going to recreate one last time for the Squid Party. Victories by Cheesecake, I don't know. I think they got one win on the entire stream. But they might have won in other streams. I can't say who won and whatnot yet. But this is our Squid Party game. So, whoops, wrong mode. We'll set it to the Chaos vs. Order colors in Princess Diaries. But this is our Squid Party game. You guys don't have to do the 10, 15 second buffer thing. This is our Squid Party. We're just gonna act around, be a little goofy, not kill each other, that sort of thing. It's a Squid Party. So it's just 5555 is the passcode. Oops, I hit the wrong button. I'm gonna pick 2 people. I'll put myself in spectate. I'm gonna feel bad for this person that's gonna spectate. Everyone else will just be put on a team at random. I don't think any Pumpkin players have spectated yet, so sorry. Sorry. But this is a Squid Party. This will not count to the final score. The only thing I say is you do not kill each other. It's a Squid Party. But I had a really awesome stream hosting this for Vic and Jamie. If either of them are still here, thank you very much for allowing me to do this, and I hope I didn't disappoint you guys. I know it was a little slow to get matches in. We had a lot of people volunteering from Cheesecake to go for Pumpkin, and I really appreciated that people go out there and do that. It's just, I never really saw many people do that before, and it really makes me glad to see people step up and do that. It's like, I may be going for the other team, but let me do it. It just makes me so happy to see people do that. Let me actually get, and if you guys have not followed, like the stream or subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Definitely shows I'm doing my job right. And then there's going to be more streams in the future. I haven't done Splatoon for some time, but I will be doing more in the future and everything. It's not the end of Splatoon. Even with the stuff changing in a couple months, it's not the end for me or anything like that. Just remember, guys, this is the Squid Party. As long as you guys don't kill each other or anything like that. And you said, oh, thank you for your subscription, Adriana. And like I said, we are like not even 10 subs away from 1.6k. I really hope we can get there. It just means so much that we've come this far. We got like another 100 subs in like not even a month of me doing my 1,500 subscriber thank you message too. I really did not think we're gonna get another 100 subs in not even a month. It just makes me so happy. It's like an early Christmas gift that we're getting all this stuff going on. While I'm at it, I'm going to link my Discord and my Twitter page so you guys can follow me on my social media. Because I'll be streaming again tomorrow. I stream a lot of stuff. I stream Splatoon, I stream Smash, I stream Mario Maker, I stream Pokemon, I stream Luigi's Mansion. And I sometimes stream some single player stuff too, but there's a lot that I can do. Even with the stuff coming in the next couple months and whatnot, that's not going to change anything, but we'll still be here. If something does happen, I'll figure out a backup plan. But we got a lot going on. I really can't wait to go down to Sword with all you guys. And I hope everyone has a good rest of the Funday Fest. Let me get the raid command ready so I can definitely get you guys with the hashtag Subspace raid command. And then we'll get started in our raid target and whatnot after that. Because there we go, we'll use the hashtag Subspace raid once this battle concludes, and I give you the guys links to the streamer we're about to raid. It's someone also doing the Funday Fest. And I've been wanting to raid this guy for some time too. I just never got the chance to because it's so hard to get another it's so hard to find him streaming at the same time as me. But hey, we're finally doing that this time. Did you do that at the statue? Yes, you did. I think I did that in my last stream. I guess that's enough warm, happy thoughts from me on this stream. I had a really fun time doing this. I can't wait for the next Splatfest. If you guys are excited and want to do another one, be sure to check out this channel on November 30th, Saturday next week. I will be announcing my theme for the December 2019 Custom Splatfest, so look forward to that if you are looking for more Custom Splatfest in the future. There will be more streams from me in the future too. There will be videos from me in the future. There will be a lot coming from me in the future. So I hope everyone has a good rest of the day and fun fests. I definitely cannot wait to see what's going to come in the future for all of us. It was a nice squid party. So have a good day, guys. We're going to send you guys over to Mosh Plays. He's doing some Funday Fest. Here's the tag we're going to be using, hashtag Subspace Raid. So we let him know and all his viewers know where we're coming from. So we're going to be doing that. Don't forget to join my Discord and my Twitter if you want to keep up on what I do. Had a lot of fun doing this stream. I'll be back tomorrow for the finale to Spiral Reignited Trilogy. Have a great rest of your night, guys. And it's going to be Thanksgiving next week, so it's going to be quite a bit of a schedule next week. I will see you guys tomorrow for the Spiral finale. Have a good night. We'll see you at Mosh's stream. Take care, everybody. Peace out. Stay safe.